Rezo banta soyo, rezo banta soyo, ey.
Bebe fa, rezo soya.
Abenyi, marezo benyi. Abenyi re, imarezo duse.
Tapese.
Aluna, marezo lufefeu.
Safira rezo.
Abenyi re, imarezo vente.
Orlando de Bruxelles.
Abenyi, marezo benyi. Abenyi re, imarezo duse.
Nash de wash.
Yoma ya yere mu yoma de, marezo tandona.
Kaloga.
Takana wunde marezo biye. Maleke bulana ne waidai. Umeni uyetema. Maleke bulana ne waidai.
Rose Marie.
Titia
Inaminde.
Yari yansane.
Aisha Jack.
Mama marezo naura.
C'est ça oui. Et non mama rezo touché. CDC. C'est ça oui. Et non mama rezo touché.
Agagara.
La get set. Oui, pour tourisha. Get set.
Mon bébé.
Oui, mon bébé.
Aminata silla marezo nira. Rose kaba marezo nira. Abenyi, marezo benyi.
Mam Konate la douanière.
Imarezo duse. Aluna, marezo lufefeu.
Ayagawara.
Abenyi imarezo vente. Buba Sackor, marezo nira. Womeni woyetema.
Balthazar.
Marezo meni.
Voici Bébé Kandja featuring Oudi Premier. Une affaire des réseaux. Koudou Atanas. Est-ce qu'on peut commencer? S'amuser avec les réseaux. S'amuser avec les réseaux.
Boubou. À l'ambassade de Guinée en France. Sidiki Mara.
Chacun ses réseaux. Si tu as gonflé ton réseau, on va voler ton réseau. Si tu as donné ton réseau, j'ai dit à voler ton réseau. Chacun son réseau. La jet set malienne au grand complet. Fifi tout couvert de cristal. Fille dans Sampi, femme de valeur. Mais Mouna Adara, la femme au tête caramélisée, ton félisé. Le Békandé vous salue.
Aïssa Soumaré, la belle de Conakry. Mohamed 5. Kabadola. Senkondabo au boulevard Select. Kadidi Tatan. Love Story. Mohamed Silla, le prince héritier.
C'est ça, oui.
Aboussa.
C'est ça, oui.
Et Tornabou.
Et ma maman les a touchés.
Fofo.
C'est ça, oui. C'est ça, oui. Et ma maman les a touchés. Omana, Néana Mokomanese. Nima Kumaitana Konoro Corona. Comment faire? Alors comment me faire yo? Ni ma comment tane dia na corona.
Dokonorako, ani dokonorako, kelente, ile dianeko, ninne dianeko, anyolo na die. Femme yon communiquer.
Communiquer chérie. Communiquer.
Anyolo yina yon ko.
Papa communiquer, anyolo konora confort.
Technologie do banabong, communication no yada. Imiri vasidi anemoma, idi telefonique ma, ni ma telefonique. Iri SMS la wama, tetere sebe do telebana. Iri meli la wa, eternity yorobe fe. Allah Facebook kalumbe, ka communiquer.
Communiquer chérie, communiquer.
Anana nyina nyompo.
Papa communiquer, anyanko no lokofo. Communiquer chérie, communiquer. Communication tous les amoureux.
Are really small matters compared to what lies within you.
Here today to share this important event with you. Graduations are important to students as well as families, and they should be celebrated. And Duluth High School seniors, that's what we're here for this afternoon. I congratulate you on your accomplishments. No matter how many of these that I attend, I'm always impressed and inspired with the enthusiasm and gratitude that fills the room. And this afternoon, we certainly feel the enthusiasm and excitement in this arena. And that's as it should be. Seniors, you have earned this moment. We're proud of you. I want to thank Principal Anthony Smith, his leadership team, the great faculty and staff at Duluth High School for their efforts in preparing the class of 2017 for this moment in their life. This team of professionals at this school fully realizes and understands that every student needs to be prepared academically, emotionally, and socially for the 21st century in order to be successful in today's world, be able to compete on the world stage. And of course, you parents, who were the first teachers, are to be commended for supporting you and helping you get to this time in your life. Their love and care have nurtured you through 13 years of schooling. And the good news is, it doesn't stop or end today. However, somewhere in all that love and care, they do want you to continue your educational endeavors. Seniors, that's every parent's dream. Let me speak collectively a moment about the class of 2017 for the county, of which you're a part. The statistics are impressive. Over 12,000 graduates are marching as we speak. Over 3,093 honor graduates. 6,982 students have taken AP courses. 19 military colonels, and those were very good. And then 18 Westbridge scholars. And over 182 million in scholarships have been earned in the class of 2017. While these numbers represent all graduates in the school district, Duluth High School seniors, as you've heard, certainly have earned their share of these honors, and I congratulate you. One specific honor that I would like to call attention, the event was held at Duluth High School, as many of you know, on February 21st. And Duluth High School own Cameron Carl. Cameron was the star of the program with his presentation. In other words, back home, we would say he brought the house down with applause for a tremendous presentation. Cameron, the job well done, and we thank you. Well, seniors soon to be graduates. The people who speak at graduations are famous for giving advice, so let me follow suit. The context of this advice is a mother talking to a graduating senior regarding life in general and the ups and downs of being successful after graduation. And she said, and I quote, "At first you don't succeed." And repeated tries, I will remember that. So Duluth High School seniors class of 2017, enjoy the moment, accept the accolades that are coming your way, and be thankful for the friendships and relationships that you made past 4 years. I trust these that you may be able to serve your civic and career responsibilities. On behalf of the Gwinnett County Board of Education and the presence of Dr. Murphy here today, along with the administration of the Gwinnett County Public Schools, let me congratulate each of you and the very best to you in your future endeavors. Godspeed on life's journey.
Finally, I would like to introduce two students who are being honored for their outstanding academic achievements. These two students have sustained academic excellence over time with the continued support from their teachers, parents, and families. It is with great pleasure that I salute our salutatorian and valedictorian for the graduating class of 2017 with a cumulative average of 100.478. Our salutatorian is Svetomira Pekova. Sukjun Nam. At this time, I would like to invite Mira and Sukjun to the podium to say a few words.
2,228,800,000 seconds. That's how many seconds the average human lives. An overwhelming amount, right? More seconds than we probably even know what to do with. How about this? 672,000 hours. That's slightly more reasonable and definitely easier to comprehend. 75 years. Put into this amount of time we spend alive. And that's when the fear sets in. The rush pitter-patter of a heartbeat, the sweaty palms, and the furrowed brow as the seconds tick down to zero. So why? Why do we worry so much about losing time? Why is the human race, one of the most powerful species on planet Earth, afraid of seconds? Simply put, time is ironically the one concrete limit to the dreams we strive for, the one thing that puts a cap on the successes that we can achieve. And for that reason, time is the bane of our existence. My goal here is not to drown you in existentialist dread, but instead to convince you to make the most of the infinite possibilities throughout your lifetime. A sort of glass half full philosophy, if you will. Think back to how numerous the number of seconds in the average human life sounded. Now realize that those 75 years were the equivalent of those 2 billion seconds. In reality, we have way more time than we think. But our fear of not making the most of those years is what slows us down. Today, as we say goodbye to the past 4 years of adolescence and pre-adulthood, it would be wise to remember that we cannot live in fear of failure, because failure is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all. Seeing the bright side always is the only way to rise from your failure, grow as an individual, and dare to look farther and dream larger. In the words of Gandhi, and personally my favorite quote, live as if you were to die tomorrow, and learn as if you are to live forever. Make the most of every single day, so that at each day's end, you go to bed knowing that today you did not dwell in the past, nor did you live in the future, but rather you found balance and loved like it was the only thing you knew how to do. Treat the society governed by two taking hands, and study, learn, and strive for success as if you have no limits. So, class of 2017, I challenge you to forget the concept of time and incessant questions, and believe me, I ask a lot. Thank you to my sister for encouraging me to realize my worth and never settle. Thank you to my parents who made my ultimate source of inspiration and motivation. And to the stars in purple gowns before me, thank you for the much-needed smiles and laughs and hellos day in and day out, for the lessons we've learned and the memories we've shared, for for enduring the stress of high school together. We could not have done any of this without each other. Thank you everyone, truly. Congratulations to Duluth High's class of 2017. You just made it through 2 million minutes of high school.
Imagine for a minute that you're a zebra. Yes, a zebra. Happily snacking on the grass in the wild African savanna. And suddenly, just a couple hundred feet away, you notice a massive, ferocious, hungry lion beginning to edge closer and closer to you. Now, you have two options. One, you can run away, or two, you can fight. Neither of those options sound particularly favorable, but in this situation, what do? Yes, your best bet is to run away. You run away as fast as you can like your life depends on it. Literally. But let's just say, for the sake of the argument, that you chose to fight instead. Now, of course, your logical brain tells you that you'd be dead meat, and honestly, you're probably right. But what you don't know, and what the lion doesn't know, is that this is no ordinary zebra. This zebra is like a reincarnation of Bruce Lee himself, and he will karate this lion into shreds. We can take flight, or we can fight. For me, I chose to fight. And I would say that all of you here today also chose to fight, and that is why you are seated here. You have battled through 4 years of standardized testing, pop quizzes, homework, projects, presentations, waking up at 6 a.m. and trying to fight off the food coma that hits you after your 5th period lunch. The list goes on and on. Of course, the zebra lion example is a bit extreme and silly, maybe even a little too cheesy. But when you really think about it, some hardships and trials in life are so large in magnitude that standing before them really does sometimes feel like a helpless zebra who has to stand before the face of a lion. While you were fighting the academic battles of the last 4 years, I wouldn't be surprised if there were other things going on. Financial issues, family and relationship problems, personal struggles, illness, and even loss that you were trying to deal with all at the same time. Now imagine that lion, because it's massive. And in spite of all your circumstances, you pull through. While it may seem trivial, in actuality, what you've accomplished is downright incredible. Because see, the zebra doesn't just inherit the power of Bruce Lee because he can. He does so because he's willing to fight. He's willing to face the hardships. And most importantly, he's willing not to become somebody's breakfast. It's funny the way that's phrased, but it really just feels like our struggles are trying to swallow us whole sometimes. However, ultimately, it is our determination and endurance that have allowed us to overcome our struggles and give us the motivation that pushed us to where we are today. The truth is, our struggles don't end here. I don't know where each and every one of you are headed after today, but wherever you go, I guarantee you that somewhere down the road you will face the obstacles of life. And today, I want to encourage you to press on. You did it up until now, and you can do it tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. And along with the struggles that you may face personally, let us also be aware of the global issues facing us as an entire generation. And as the time slowly approaches where our preceding generation passes the baton to us, let us grab it, own it, and face the lion head on. Duluth, class of 2017, I am hopeful for us. We are different, we are imperfect, maybe even a little rusty and young, but I am hopeful. And before I set off into the next stage of my life, I want to thank you for all you've given me the past 4 years. Teachers, you are some of the most incredible people I've ever met. I have been inspired by so many of you, and it truly has been a privilege to have been your student. Peers, friends, your bland and lonely high school career. Lastly, Mom, Dad, I can't even begin to express all the love and respect I have for both of you. You have been my pillars, my inspiration, my foundation for all my life, and I'm so proud to be called your son. For what others may not know, I know what we went through together as a family, and as long as the world spins, I love you both infinitely. Duluth, it's been one heck of a journey the last 4 years. Seniors, you have now officially reached one end of a chapter in your life. Now go out there and do amazing things. Taking braver steps than ever before. And when that big old lion comes creeping up on you someday, just remember to pull off a Bruce Lee and smack him right in the face. Thank you everyone, I wish you all the best and good luck to all!
graduating with a cumulative GPA of 90% or above. Honor graduates, please stand. And audience, please join me in recognizing the honor graduates of the class of 2016. And at this time, we'll begin the awarding of diplomas. Students' names will be read this afternoon by Miss Jerry Flannery. Again, out of respect for our seniors, we ask you to please hold your applause so that each graduate has an equal opportunity to have his or her name heard by all. Thank you for your cooperation. And now the awarding of diplomas to the graduating class of 2017 will commence. Together, with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto, and in consideration of the satisfactory completion diploma upon the following candidates.
Sean Bigger, Quincy Blaylock, Lauren Bolnick, Alston Bowman, Pierce Brody, Derek Brown, Ebony Brown, Prescott Brown, Ryan Brown, Sadiq Brown, Cortez Buckles, Val Hui, Sanisi Buray, Eva Burns, Brandon Burris, Kirsten Berg, Rena Camus, Alexia Calderon, Carlos Ricardo Camarena, Brandon Camarillo, Louis Campos, Marika Carlson, Bryce Carpenter, Godfrey Carson, Cameron Carter, Shaylee Castellanos, Wilson Castillo Morales, Jacqueline Catalan Reyes, Walter Chan, Elani Chandler, Bryce Chase, Nayan Paulina Chavron Lopez, Modelos Jazz Mendez, Forever Cheeseburger, Agnes Chen, Chao Chen, Jasmine Chen, Lee Chen Chen, Chenmo Chen, Samuel Chen, Ronaldo Cherubin, Shania Crystal, Amy Chung, Ty Clark, Jalia Clay, Thomas Cleland, Jamia Cobb, Michael Kogan, Ansley Coles, Juwan Compton, Edwin Cañejo Castillo, Crystal Cook Arguez, Cordell Cooper, James Corley, Victor Cousins, Cordell Creighton, Brianna Crumey, Hunter Cross, Jose Cruz, Alejandro Cruz Castillo, Dowd, Victor da Silva Tomas, Alexandria Davies, Kenesha Davis, Miles DeVaughan, Samuel Dean, Menarius Delgado, Jan Delis, Devin DeRabea, Cheryl Darmawan, Gracie Dial, Janab Diallo, Ivan Diaz, Stephanie D. Star Dawson, William Druckmann, Eric Duran Rivera, Daniel Duran Martinez, Kirsten Easley, Corey Edwards, Jocelyn Edwards, Carolyn Esmond, Jonathan Escobar, William Escobar, Daniel Etheridge, David Etheridge, Hannah Ayer, Santiago Filozola Ballesteros, Elise Fitton, Maricela Flores, Rodrigo Flores, Jada Franklin, Deasia Freeman, Tariq Freeland, Hannah French, Vivian Fretner, Marquise Fuller, Anastasia Barreras, Jimmy Fong, Joya Frege, Jordan Gaddy, Jackson Galloway, David Garcia, Jose Garcia, Jesus Garcia Sanchoya, Nancy Garcia, Shannon Gaskin, Nina Gercheva, Olivia Gilbert, Bernie Glass, Alicia Godfrey, Carolina Godoy, Jalen Goins, Carla Gomez, Andre Gonzalez Cifuentes, Insu Whitby, Devin Gostwick, Kiara Gallagher, Aladian Graham, Darius Hall, Michaela Hall, Luke Hamilton, Zachary Hammond, Danielle Hardrick, Alexia Harper, Jason Harris, Kiara Harold, Daniela Hartman, Sarfaraj Hashmani, Jared Hazen, Emily Heck, Marion Higgins, Amanda Hume, Owen Hyatt, Luz Inagon, Theodora Ivanova, DeMarie Jackson, Tiana Jackson, Jennifer Hagan, Jazira James, Rayanne James, Risha Jamil, Daniel Jang, So Young Jang, Kaila Esperanza Ewan John, Garrett Johnson, Tyler Johnson, Elizabeth Barres, Nikita Kapoor, Sean Kimayor, Jordan Curry, Frankie Keck, Miss Kinney, Aaron Kessler, Nicholas Kahn, Tashin Khan, Allison Kim, Davey Kim, Jiwon Kim, Peter Kim, Sue Kim, Samantha King, Aaliyah Porter, Jackie Lamb, Kenneth Slam, Karina Landaverde, Ellen Lambert, Arthur Langley, Jesus Lara, Sal Rosa, Anthony Lee, Jean Lee, Anissa Lee, Eric Lee,
So many people don't understand English, do they?
Chayu Lee, Ji-Hoon Lee, Sunshine Lee, Mackenzie Lett, Morgan Lett, Jacob Lichtenwalder, Kimberly Lee, Yoon Bin Lin, William Liu, Calvin Loera, Santiago Lopez, Fernando Lopez de Segura, Estefani Lopez Morales, Mary Morency, Juan Jun Liu, Yevon Ma, Brandon Mack, Mahika Menahem, Anjali Magan, Zio Majmudar, Juan Maldonado, Jamar Mallory, Joel Mansour, Shelby Martin, Alondra Martinez, Jairo Martinez, Marcelino Martinez Herrera, Brian Martinez Perez, Lemuel Mumbuenya, Ashley McClendon, Elijah McDay, Ina Rose McGill, Corbin Medina, Melanie Merchant, Bokar Mason, Brian Mesquita Ortiz, Alexandria Middleton, Alicia Miller, Aziz Mylan, Ethan Mitchell, Deja Mitchell, Jada Mitchell, Michaela Mitchell, Naomi Montanez, Gianna Moore, Joseph Moore, Rodante Morgan, Ashley Morales, Irene Morgan, Bailey Morgan, David Morgan, Hannah Mudgett, Javier Munoz Perez, Alana Murdoch, Cameron Muskelly, Ahmed Mustafa, Jordan Nahas, Alina Nesui, Mary Grace Neese, Hannah Nelson, Kimlin Young, Abigail Wynn, Andy Wynn, Callie Wynn, Martin Wynn, Fong Wynn, Fong Mei Wynn, Nathan Natali, Jeffrey Odom, Zachary Ogner, Harley Lowe, Rodolfo Antonio Guillen, Adam Bulahan Ochoa, Desiree Palmer, Young Fang Pan, Kieran Ruth Pavor, Oscar Pedroza, Gregory Pelland, Stephanie Pena Rodas, Amanda Pennington, Vanessa Perez Lopez, Hassan Perez Riveros, Michaela Phillips, Christian Pinckney, Miani Poe, Joel Ponce, Noah Poole, Manuela Quiros, Austin Ragsdale, Ricky DeJong, Talea Rivera, Guillermo Rivera, Victor Rivera Flores, Noralea Roberts, Maya Robertson, Cameron Robinson, Madison Robinson, Janelle Rhodes, Andrea Rachel Rogers, Bailey Romanchuk, Kate Cruz, Spencer Rosario, Kayla Brown, Jake Hubinson, Breon Strucker, Brenda Salazar, Brian Tagado Larios, Alexander Sanchez, Simon Santoso, Cora Shine, Sharif Ford, Thomas Shaw, Gabrielle Christine Shin, Youngwoo Shin, Parfait Siala Imani Simon, Shamsa Siddiqui, Casey Simmons, Taylor Sims, Ashley Simpson, Jake Amarachi Smith, Lachey Thompson, Thomas Waits, Jackson Timmerman, Abigail Torres, Margarita Torres, Tran, Abigail Turner, Jeffrey Turner, Tamara Turner, Sophia Urbina Ramos, Lily Eric, Denise Anai Usman, Johanna Vargas Fuentes, Emma Niles Villafort, Jonathan Hugh Moe, Megan Walton, Kenneth Jay Wong, Seth Werner, Dominic West, Patrice White, John Whitley, Keon White, Grace Regina, Quentin Wilkins, Charleston Williams, Kaylin Williams, Jane Wilson, Sydney Christine Worthy, Anaya Wright, Ancient Wu, Ying Wu, Fang Zhu, Mackenzie Arbor, Serene Young, Liu Yan Yi, Madeline Yoakley, Ye Chan Yu, Michael Young, Nancy Zamora, Josephine Zarate, Louis Zelly Undea, Fang Fan Zhang, Carmen Zhou, Win Chu, Ella Zimmer, Eric Zuniga, Giselle Castro Zuniga, Dania Zuniga, Yon Shang Leo, Yadir Scarrett, Yvonne Wynn, congratulations to the class of 2017.
to give you a physical representation of something that, like us students, has transitioned over
countless opportunities that Duluth has offered over the past 4 years. We meet here at this moment right now, the turning of the tassel. When we meet again, we'll dap each other up and we'll remember everything that made us the class of 2017, from failures and successes and everything in between. So why are we really up here? This little bundle of strings isn't just something that keeps getting stuck in your mouth or something that you accidentally whacked your mom in the eye with this morning. That's where you laugh. 40 years ago, the tassel originated as a way to decorate graduates' caps. Today, it is a symbol of something else. It is a symbol of our transition from students to adults, students to graduates, and students to alumni. The symbol turned to the left symbolizes the end of one chapter and the beginning of a new one, a turn to our futures. So, class of 2017, please join us in turning our tassels from right to left on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
At this time, please stand for the singing of the Duluth High School alma mater.
What is diversity?
Merriam-Webster states it is the condition of having or being composed of differing elements, or the inclusion of different types of people.
But what does that really mean?
Let's dig deeper.
Speaker and author Ola Joseph says, diversity is not about how we differ. Diversity is about embracing one another's uniqueness.
A Muslim proverb says, it's a lot of different flowers that make a bouquet.
But we'd even go as far as saying, diversity is Duluth.
Diversity starts with the people. It's the celebration of our differences, culturally, socially, intellectually, racially.
People who unite as a community and have a unique niche for success.
Look around this arena.
We are different ethnicities and faiths.
We are cancer survivors,
Immigrants,
veterans,
activists,
and politicians.
We are first-generation scholars,
Business owners,
and members of the LGBTQIA+ community.
With all of our differences, we rise together as one Duluth.
Of course, our diverse community includes the educators, staff, and families in our lives who have nurtured our growth as students.
And we cannot go without giving our special thank yous to these individuals who have impacted our personal journeys here at Duluth.
So thank you, coaches and club sponsors,
for your persistent support, generosity, and friendship.
For the corniest mnemonic devices that got us through the year. For teaching us about the Benjamins, haha. And to our teachers.
For introducing us to new novels that not only shaped our high school experience, but have shaped our lives.
For your perks, for sharing your love for mathematics, for letting me be your idol,
for encouraging us to seek out new experiences and opportunities,
for believing in us in many ways others couldn't, for being vulnerable and humbling yourselves to your students' levels, for being one of us, for teaching us the value of breaking the combine, being a world shaker, and flight.
And to my parents, Michael and Aditi Archer, for your endless and constant support, dedication, and love. Thank you for teaching me resilience, hard work, and the importance of family.
And my family of 7, for teaching me to embrace my Korean roots, for being the biggest family in every restaurant outing and taking pride in it, for instilling in me the importance
for joining the workforce. We hope all of you look back and cherish our shared Duluth experience.
After all, we can learn about diversity. We can understand what diversity is. But what we do at Duluth is live our lives embracing our diversity.
We are now official representatives of the Duluth family.
Take pride in it.
Embrace it.
Be you, be Duluth.
And with that,
congratulations, class of 2017. We have now officially graduated.
da.
Lagi adama wate sabari ninga tilaja fama tangiri latte yando na kwa benidanya. Oni tanani talongana alaboro Desemba nandanya rode. Chakwa tu musa subu bifora na kwa na sherifuna.
Onya ile yana. Ekete saba leo. Ekete saba ekete taneo wile mane.
Remix. Come to me. Joso, rock the bucket. I got flesh on the wall. Joso, from the lead, talk to me.
Everybody balling.
Everybody pot boarding my pocket ball. The only time I pocket ball when it's cock hit it dog. The struggle keep killing me, I ain't even got dog. I got to hustle hard to buy my baby rubber dog.
Ole Mohamed na te Kasimu pa Mr. Sackor le wode jale te Kasimu ko chama grafa ko takaya ba fam pe bale kwa wa adno tidika yomi no ole bana dano ala ko susu sama jibo suno lo Kasimu le te ta le la kola Kasimu will check on it. So on behalf of the Sackor family, Pao Buyeta Kaudi Kasimu ma, Kasimu Nakakuma, Kajama Mitebo, Vitala Today. That's Mr. Sila.
You know, it takes time to speak meaningfully when the great speaker have already spoken. It takes away all of the words you wanted to say. So, Mr. Fumba, you said what I wanted to say, but I just want to remind our brothers and sisters here on what we need to do as relate to taking care of a kid is not your born child. The psychology to make him happy. When Brother Sackor came from 6 months before going to school, so we went to do the placement exam, and that was not good. The white lady said, well, what kind of school you were going to over there? That clicked my mind. Then I said, okay. He and I challenge ourselves. Some people say, yes, sir, come on, yes, sir, okay. I said, Sackor, what grade you took? He said, 10th grade. He said, I'm going to address you in the test school. And then we started the process. In 1 month's time, Sackor was on a roll, until he graduated. I want to say thank you very much. And yeah, you say you overprotected. Then I said, well, there are something in this country we call mental colonization. When you live from Africa and come in the Western world, the so-called Western civilization, you try to follow the flow of the so-called Western civilization. What happens is mental colonization take place. And I want you to avoid that. So just to cut short, because this program is going into our prayer, that's the main objective we're here for. I want to say thank you to the mother of this graduation. Woo! Coming this here can give them a round of applause. And we love the view. Makotado. Jama, I tell for the view. So again, the Honorable Imam Council. Ma asada kamara kama muso denene bekaro kabo nikanyina kamara ko kama muso denile ina imaula bla makere nyina ele kako domlive luma yadi mobe maki ila bona molu to ila we nakra so ma ijafa maha so we want to say asada kamara Menge Sheriff Musa ade muzo Haja do Muzumikeni Haja Information Minister when I was president of the Alanda Marigo Association. So I just want to say we want to recognize also Mayaba and Uncle Sherry. Please stand up to get a round of applause. So Kumare, I don't tell you
Right? We look good.
Okay, so when you take a picture?
Salam alaikum. Comment ça matin fait quoi? Dès que commence à faire moi va peine faire. Mi vertu de wole ka kamo ni chebo. Community ani mo mulo nani kwa kabel dia graduation. Mo na kuma mi fa ni kabel ngoma actually agbe le katimi kwa. Apene don samina ni sani se ka ta ta ni la ka ta ni se na. Ka dina so jama mi ko na ka boy graduate ka high school. Agbe le katimi kwa. Do ko dikila ni mi juso mia e ko close na play ta na kati do kwa. Because you say la fille la gamme pas because il chama ko dire ko mi ke nyama o ke utu alala i kono fi kwa ni ma si juso la i mona mi te kanu la ko su di dum la kwa muma mo ko kele no ai ta ka kanu le ko kwa o kanu mi kama ko mi le no actually o fa ana e hangi jamo de uma atina betala wa dulu yo no bulu do na tuyo lo kala nu ta ka kwa be more than what do we see now graduate offer to get all of them, but the hard work. So, Jamale Lupa, Anichi America, Amadi Wapuladia, Alabedi.
Mais tu as so, para o double, attendez, je vous parle là. Okay, moi c'est no graduate na leka mo ati kama sana kamera de musolo o fere bani high school comme finale de girl kamera be kamera le ko kamera na kamera so maketo bala kamera ina ta finale represent ka asada comme muso de na girl te o kera no be maketo a kamera ta che no last na kamera do chelo o fere to kamera kamera auto
Mamba de mambo na ni kana mo ko la aka mo de no graduation na dia ala bereka benya ala kala mo yanya adam na de graduation ne ka ba hasko ni ka ba hasko la aya se adam na le university or college aberani berani toujours ama ko ma support na ko de no ta la college a jamana me ko na do ye ja ai ta la superieur. So nous nous faisons un pas ouf. Moi moi hangi toi alors. Deuxièmement il y a kaba graduate kana high school là au bebeni. Mais on va pour les yabolo tout kata college là. Il y a la me kuna dia auto dire kanina ko auto. Tigeli siama kaida. Ala mo to ala kana. Ala mo kana. Ala salama alayhi. Ala salama.
So o pele kwala le ve sama kame ko asata afeka ta fa kan ka sama kan de la sentinuma ko la lili kanda afe so ka afeka mi flat ko la so asata now
na kuma ceremony for graduate here. I'm just going to make it very simple. You're going to be taking classes to go to college, but albake classes for la competition. You also have to think nalbana degree la yala bara soronto bien bara kinaso iba wakale la kata fin degree ta iba wotu seba ikabako ibara ni na tilendero oh I want to be psychology. That's what I like. Okay, if you take what you like, you should be also be able to live by that. You should be very, very careful. Ni wato fensu karana ife no kara from mi wuri double ijufa. You should be very, very careful. When you fail these classes, it's going to follow you. It will follow you all over the place. Needing as 17 credit, and I just take 12. Don't take 17 because you want to get financial.
On behalf of Sherry family, people might wonder why Lai Toure is speaking for Sherry family. You know, but that's a long story. That's a childhood friend. You answer if she is our lovely. Maya know and Gaia don't know what I'm speaking down from. That's our lovely. No, okay. We celebrate a higher graduate. That's my lovely daughter. She graduated from university, college. and she was not pronounced that day as our lovely daughter, but the 10th one in a row was considered as our lovely daughter. Here today, first of all, I would like to give my endless thanks and appreciation to all of you who devoted your time. Most especially those that travel far from Philadelphia, New York, Milwaukee, all around the state. Thank you all. And you give us credit. Next time when you have a joyful occasion, even a sad occasion, please let us know. We will be there. One thing I wanted to say here today to our graduates or to we the parents, to let us give a chance and opportunity to our kids who just graduated to see what they want to be in the future or what course they want to take. I remember 3 days ago, I was witnessing a Ghanaian friend of mine here. But what happened? So, we need to leave that kind of little African mentality. Let us give a chance and opportunity to our kids. Let them choose who they want to be. But we can't say because my friend child is doing engineering or this one here, so my child have to do engineering again. Maybe they don't have the same things, So let us ask the one that you have passion for. Because if you don't have a passion for something, it forces you to do it. Believe me, you're going to criminal justice person. Just give me that opportunity to go away. And believe me, I will do good on that. My dad telling me you have to be an accountant. You have to be a business administrator. Because that's what we hear most of, because we do business in Africa, everybody wants to learn business administration. So at least let us change that mentality and give the kids the opportunity who they want to be. Give you the opportunity. You tell what you want to do and we'll pursue that for you, like we do. So I would like to start here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا وبعد يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما وبعد أنا مؤمن جاء مواتمنا ولا سنغالولي. Brothers and sisters in Islam, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who bless all of this month of Ramadan. Month of blessing, month of forgiveness, month of protection from the hellfire. For this unique occasion, we would like to elaborate on Ramadan for those who want to do the worship in this holy month. To fast, you must know the rule and the regulation of fasting. So many Nigerians are luwa la luwa mi do ala fu luwa ulo ina to ka sunu mbale ni mo luwa ulo be sundu ay jefe itabe ke konfule itabe ki jimiya fule kala mo ta ma la bo kala kama so tiaba jamu sallallahu alaihi wasallam rubba sa'im laysa lahu jazaa'un illa ju wal atash usunu baya se sunu mbalo foi te wulu nya aya sundono foko ane jilo mia elebe ka suno mo jabana men ko na bi le tan woro ke wo ka suno yele ma suno do nyalo kule suno etake to ko miel le take te juro miel le sarati kala mo ta o mala boka mo mi ne je ay nyona wole sungalo le tilana mi ne je amola sungalo ya ko aya tumalo mo we sunde ka mo tumalo ala kana fote mo ala kan dingere ka fu nyo yi tumalo la we ke e una fam vene ya sungalo ya ko tilako mo ye na sungalo la man lam yada qawl al-zur wal amal bihi فليس لله حاجة في أن يضع طعامه وشرابه. إلمو مكدا سونو. نيلما كاسيا لتوي. كوكما لكم فوتو يسونو لولا. alimi eta kabo kete yasu ni to ay kiti ya mingi to ay yadu ni ke yimi. Nyile tay kasiya le sungalola. Ele tay molo fole sungalola. Ele tay buya fole sungalola. Kwa ile masundo. Ifa iya jimi alimi je ko da sunu ba Tila sallallahu alaihi wasallam Jibril da du ga tila ta fadi ko amin 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 ana amina sabala miya sai ba ka mai ga tila amina sabala miya min da ako Jibril te kuma fola lu maro ngala te mi fola ana kuma jina fa min da wa amin ajuna ke ne mendela momi wo wa fly anila wo ba fi amma ka sabule ko wula dal jene kono wala wo kuna buya tila ko amin ko fa amin sungala ne momi srola anyana sungala makka wula do mo ala aljana kono ko kala do jahannama ko ya fo ma amin ko amin we mi le je amona alula amoya lo mo kalolo ni ala na kalomi bunyala kalo tanifia mi ala do sanko no sungala bo ala do kalo bel sumi ala do pambe su chebe saba su biworen saba mi laylatul qadr wa sula kisa wa su bel we kalo minala mon ya luka kalo ala mina tere udana kasu uda akadila kisa ya dile akasungala la kisa ya kalo bel kanjuma la kisa ya tere bel laylatul qadr la kisa ya su bel mone aluka kallo e kede da sumino tilako moyde sallallahu alaihi wasallam kullu amal bani adam lahu illa sawm fa innahu li wa ana ajzihi yad'a ta'amahu wa sharabahu wa shahwatahu wa lisa'im farhata inda al-iftar wa farhata inda liqa'i rabbi tilana min ajiyama sallallahu alaihi wasallam ko mo barak susukera kwa pe nu bule ko fasun sungalo we jita le ko ala talele e kede sunduna ala le isunda ala bile ko so ya da'a ta'amahu e kede yadu ni fento ay yadu ni femindi ya ni ko kada na timi yoto ye ala wa sharabahu e yamini to ay ala wa shahawatahu e mabo e muso atiro e kute obeta ay je kede obeta ala le me ala ko mine da tilana mine je ko wal sa'imin farhatan sawa ko fiya wesundo moye farhatu inda al-iftar ebe ka yasunde kala sawami we ekele du mi kala ala pare wodi wujabira wa farhatan inda liqa'i rabbi ebe saloma ebe kata alafkiana istawatu kata ala maso kata maso ne fa yorole alije de kono mito rayyan wo punda wato rayyan mu mutu dina wodi aso sundo bawo sundo bawo we na akete wule kila wule wila dawe laka wule duna daida tu oko banne kala moko modila ala boka kala moko ala boka mone alu ya lo mo sungalo balalo ni mone alu ka kawo punya ala punya lo mo ka kawo biya ala biya lo mo ka kawo sanade ala sanade lo alu ya lo mo bawo sungalo watele ebrahim ni watele wa mo jabana min kono abe muso se mo bala bereila ele muso nyile kallo ele diye ni cheku makama echena me fa ediye no woma ni kadioma ele we sungalo bere yeso wa ile cheko ko kire ile ka ko fla echeka ko sa kire ile ko fla ile ta fe cheku makanya ele la ka fo ile ta tolo kata muso mi ne fa ele ma mi mano ka ke yele mi mado ediye echeku makama yalo ka ko itina na bere yeso kala mo ta ma ala bo kala ka suti de majini ala bo kala ka suti de majini ala bo kala Moya lo watemino sungalo di romine. Ala na bunya kabem dema abe jahna badatu kan yoroko ka suti na ukoka. Kala wimi da suma kosa suti na kanini moma. Wanu gule suti na kila. Kama to suti na da minelo. Ile ka suti na ki suti na benala. Brothers and sisters, this is a crucial time of our life. Ramadan month is a month that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala given to the Muslims as a month of forgiveness, a month of piety, subhanahu wa ta'ala, for those that want to do the righteous deeds. This is a month the Holy Quran will reveal to the Prophet Mohamed sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is a month Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it the best month among the whole year month of the years. So for us as a Muslim, as a believers, we should respect this month and give it a sanctuary to it. This is a month of sanctuary. We have to accept that and protect it and protect its sanctity so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can reward us with the best. This is a month the hell fire gate will be closed and the devil will be chained by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the gate of the heaven will be open for those that seeking the reward, for those that want to become righteous, for those that want to become pious, for those who want to do the deed for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Our occasion had coincided with Ramadan. And whatever we are praying, we are making, may Allah accept all this prayer for us. We know our children, they have graduated from the ending of it. It's upon that foundation for education. Once you have laid the foundation, the meaning will walk, stay, remain. You need to take it up all the way to the roof and to roof it. And to do that is not easy, brothers and sisters. Education is the bedrock and everything. This religion, the first verses were revealed to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was Iqra, read read in the name of Allah who created. That was the first verse was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That tells you Islam give importance to education more than any other religion. Whosoever said Islam doesn't educate people, no. The best education you get in Islam. If we go back to the history, before the Byzantine and the Roman, when you look at it, the best astronauts were the Muslims. The best medical doctors were the Muslims. The best mathematicians were the Muslims. This algebra you're taking, it's not the English war, it's not the Latin war, it's the Arabic war. Jebel. This is the Arabic war, was discovered by the Muslims. The first person to sail around the world is a Muslim, Ibn Sina, Ibn Batut. All these are the Muslims that did well in promoting education in this world. Ibn Sina was a medicine, was a medical doctor that taught people with medicine. But when the Crusader invaded Spain, this is a story the Western world don't want to talk about. When they are telling you all the time Muslims are terrorists, we are terrorists. The Western are number one terrorists. They are the ones that terrorized the world 1800 years ago. When the Crusader invaded Spain, they never spared any life. But you had a historian among the Westerners, they were admitted, but they were admitted why was shy. They are ashamed, they don't want to reveal that. Because Islam is a terrorist religion, it's a terrorist religion. Islam is a peaceful religion. Who terrorized the war, brothers and sisters? Who terrorized the war? The World War II, who terrorized it? Hitler. Hitler was a Muslim. Who killed 20 million? Like it was a Muslims? Gas million, who was a Muslim? But they get the propaganda machine, fool the people, telling them Islam is a terrorist religion. We are the most peaceful religion ever created on the planet Earth. Go back to the history. But they will not teach the children with the history. Because they know the story is dead. That's the dark side. And they don't want to show you the dark sides of them. If you are honest to yourself, reveal everything to the people. then the people will know who you are. Before you accuse somebody of being a terrorist, go back to your history, then you know who were the first to terrorize mankind. So brothers and sisters, we have to understand this. And to our children, you know, this is a war we have found ourselves. We thank God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by having a counselors that were there to guide us, because children need guidance. That's what the religion taught us, to guide our children. That's the responsibility of the parent, to guide your children. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow a child to you, what is your responsibility?